It's interesting that Home Depot treats consumers like they don't know their rights, especially when it comes to common sense practices to prove your identity. For example, the only real way of proving your identity is to show your ID card or driver's license when you make purchases. I have asked Home Depot several times in 2025. I have asked them a few times in 2024 to please review the security cameras to show a person that you think you are communicating with is actually the person you think you're sending mail to, or the person you thought was actually making purchases in your store. They have refused until people have provided the FTC report, which is stronger than a police report. It's fascinating that Home Depot, going back 10 years, having problems with data breaches, etc., they still have not learned their lesson that if you're going to keep consumers shopping in your store, you have to ensure the security of their identity and know who you're dealing with when they're shopping in their store, making purchases online, and who you're sending mail to. Because thanks to the House and Senate legislation, we're coming real close with that being passed, this legislation, to where we go back to common sense in America for both the consumer and the merchant, where you are required to show your ID card or driver's license to confirm your identity and protect the consumer, which in turn also protects you, Home Depot, from being sued because your failure to use security cameras properly or review them in a timely manner when you receive a police report or an FTC report would allow you to avoid being sued in the first place. And it also would eliminate fraud and identity theft. But there's people that are identity thieves who have gone back the last 10 years because they have TVs too, they have internet, and they see Home Depot's practices towards the consumer is very weak and incompetent when dealing with identity theft prevention. They don't actually have effective preventative measures in place. They still don't in 2025, especially when I ask them to review security cameras or ask me to show my ID card or driver's license to prove my identity. I walk to the store many times and they say, no, it's not required by the store or a creditor, which in this case is Citibank, that offers the credit card offer. They do not want to have customers show their ID or driver's license for purchases, especially those that are small, especially those that are big, and they do not review security cameras. So this is a breeding ground. It's been a breeding ground for at least 10 years going back on the news where they again, as a one merchant, Home Depot, have failed to prevent data breaches and identity theft increased cases all across the nation. It would be nice if we could trust this one merchant, but I, for one, do not shop at Home Depot, nor will I ever shop at Home Depot until they get their shit together and understand there is only one true way to prevent identity theft, and protect someone's identity, and that is to require, which is common sense also, someone shows their driver's license or ID card. Everything has to match. The person that is in the store must match the face on the ID or driver's license. Because otherwise, you're just going to keep this reputation, Home Depot, where identity thieves will continue to steal information and use it to their benefit to abuse your offer of a credit card coming from Citibank and run charges up and go around stealing people's identity because you fail to understand the common sense behind showing an ID card or driver's license. Identity thieves know you do not prevent identity theft or fraud. And it goes back 10 years. So how can you call yourself a successful security operations team in any state of 50 in USA?